And I know I mention it every time, but I feel like I need a updated intro there for VTW. Hi guys, welcome into Tiger Talks Wrestling. We are here today, as Dila would say, we are gathered to talk some Yard Days. What a show that was. Conspicuous by his absence, Busta Boy, Kevin. We'll see if he shows up at any point in time. I'll bring him in if he does. If not, well, you got me. So we'll go from there. Last show I did, you guys seen, I had somebody put together a video package that I wasn't too thrilled with. Didn't even bother this time, so we're just going to do it the way I had been doing it before then. And we're going to dive right in to the show. Excuse the choppiness if it's there, as I'm sure it will be. Get this to full screen. There we go.
Mr. Aiken, hope you left those keys in your car. I changed the locks, by the way, by the long face. Are you mad about Ultimate Redemption? Because you wanted this too, right? You did. You accepted it, and now you're smart enough to not put your hands on me, right? But this, the knee. Such a terrible thing that happened to you. You know, you hit it really hard or something. I don't even think this is real. But keep making your excuses, Aiken. It's fine. Just sit back, Aiken. You're not even needed here tonight. What? No, you're not even needed here tonight.
It's not like I can wrestle.
Well, exactly. So I don't know why you're here, but
this is my job still.
Oh, well, that's fine. So while you're here, there's a nice seat in the back. You know, it's right next to catering, in between the table for the food and the bathroom. And maybe you could sit there tonight and just watch what we do best on the TV. Hey, buddy, you might need that back. See you around.
Thank you, Dila. I appreciate that. Such a despicable human being Aaron Jones is here. I mean, to kick Tyler while he's down, so as to speak there, definitely a good way to kick off Yard Days, though, to see a little interaction between those two, as, of course, we'll get into more of what those two guys had during this show. But, of course, Aaron can't go by and just let Tyler show up and sit off to the sidelines or anything. He's got to poke the bear, so to speak, and make sure Tyler knows, hey, I'm the one in charge. You get to sit in catering since you can't wrestle. Interesting promo to kick off the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to VTW Yard Day.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the real boss man, Aaron.
He didn't show up.
Show!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Yard Days.
Oh, yeah, Yard Days, boo you.
Yeah.
You suck.
Yeah.
So if you didn't know, I'm here today to celebrate. We're all here to celebrate. Celebrate the death of Tyler Aiken. We're here to celebrate the new chairman of VTW.
We hate you.
So, as you saw at Ultimate Redemption, I stepped in this ring like a man, looked Tyler Aiken face to face, and he took a lot of cheap shots. He was worried about me doing it, low blows and everything else, but at the end of the day, he got hurt. I hurt your favorite. It was like a small bird with a broken wing, and looks like, exactly, he had an ass cramp, let's be honest. And it looks like I had to take him out of his misery.
Oh, come on.
And now, I own VTW. And honestly, let's talk about tonight where at Ultimate Redemption, Dustin Reagan decided to get into my face. Hey, Dustin, I know you're watching at home since you didn't show up just like you never do. All your big opportunities, you missed right. You left your partner high and dry every single time. So now, I have nothing better to do. So I guess I'm just going to sit the show out. Maybe I'll sit out there with you wonderful people.
We're not there with us. We hate you.
Aaron, you know, I was sitting in the back. I was listening. I was paying attention. Thought my focus has been on Zach Daniels since, I don't know, since we came back. But I've seen everything you've done. Tyler's hurt. Tyler lost to you because he was hurt. You're right. You took a bird who had an injured wing, like you said, and you snapped his neck. It's despicable. Avery Hoke looks down from the heavens on you every day, for everything you have committed against VTW, everything you have done to put us back right where we came back. You've done nothing but set us back, so I hope you're happy. What are we celebrating?
I've done nothing to set this place back, but this is the first show I'm in charge. So that means everything that was a setback was Tyler Aiken. And you want to say I broke that little birdie's neck. You're right. But if you want to put your nose in business that's not yours, I'll break yours too.
Oh, come on.
You know what, Aaron? For years and years and years, you have always looked down upon me, always had something to say, always judged the silver standard.
Always.
So today, Yard Days, if you want to do this one-on-one, I would be more than happy
Today.
to show you
Yes.
and expose the fake boss man.
Oh,
Yeah.
fake one.
You saying you want to do this right now?
Right now.
Right now.
today.
Right now.
He'll beat you barefoot.
How about this?
Barefoot.
I like a challenge. And since people say I've taken advantage of people and I haven't really faced too many people that were an actual challenge, Ecstatic, you lost at Ultimate Redemption, and I don't think you're up to par yet. So let's challenge myself, okay? You heard of a tag team called the Bad Sons?
Yeah.
You and Tyler. A lot of history. Well, how about you go to the back, you get Tyler Aiken off of his little wheelchair, you tell him to lace his boots up tight, and you and him team together to face me right here.
He's hurt.
Oh, he's hurt.
He's hurt.
He's hurt. What
He can
the
barely walk.
What the doctor say he couldn't wrestle? Did he rip his pussy instead of straining it? The doctors don't run this. I do, Ecstatic. So walk to the back like I just told you to do. And you tell Tyler Aiken to lace his boots up. And tonight I'll see both of you in this ring. Speaking of this ring, get out of my ring.
2-on-1 handicap match, boss. What? Aiken can't I guess this is what we're gonna have to deal with Aaron Jones being in control of VTW now.
I already don't like this
Standards
mug
will
in
rain
charge.
upon
This is
you,
so
Dalton.
boss. I just
I am here.
But hello there, Kevin.
Asa. Hello. Yeah, my computer decided to have an absolute idiot moment and went to try to join the call. My camera wasn't picking up. And then guess what? Went to restart. It crashed in the middle of restarting. Like,
Jeez.
what? What is going
Craziness.
on? So I had to shut my computer off manually.
Mhm.
So, yeah. But now I'm here. It's not my fault. It was technical issues this time.
It happens. I have them too. Anywho, you didn't miss much.
Cynic, between Cynic, Bully, and you for your technical issues. Hello, Cynic. Where are you at with mine?
I know, right? I'm sure it'll pop up eventually in here when we get to his match and have comments about.
It's the virus known as Cynic. It got my computer and messed it up.
It has to be, right?
Yeah. By the way, if I sound a little weird, you guys, a couple of days ago, I had gotten a tooth pulled. So just want to let you guys know that. So if I sound a little weird.
Sound good to me. So
Weirder.
You both have a lot of issues. See, we talk about him and then he popped up in the chat.
The only issue that I have is sitting through a Cynic match. I'm joking.
We'll get there.
But no, I'm playing. I'll save the build for when I make my in-ring debut. Trust me. It'd be worth noting.
So we had that Tyler Aiken and Aaron Jones parking lot interview just from earlier in the day to start off the show, and then just showing that ecstatic one. What did you think of the whole start of the show with Tyler arriving and Aaron telling him to sit in catering at that point?
I mean, it's to be expected. You know, it was to be expected. We knew that's what was going to happen when he gained control. We knew he was going to absolutely mentally and emotionally break Tyler Aiken. And I think that's what he's going to continue to do. And I know a lot of people are going to step up to Aaron Jones. He's made a lot of enemies in the past. You know, so, you know, we all know Aaron Jones's track record. He's made a lot of enemies. So it'll be quite an interesting
Very true.
night to start off.
I mean, and then when he comes out to the ring and he's, of course, taking shots at Dustin because Dustin wasn't able to make it for this taping. That might be a bear he might regret poking in the long run. We know what the way Aaron
Jones has been, I don't think he has much to regret.
Well, we'll see about that.
We know if anyone can match Aaron Jones with crazy, it's Dustin Reagan.
Exactly. And it was nice to see Ecstatic come out there and kind of stick up for his good friend Tyler Aiken and tell Aaron, hey, you're in the wrong here, dude. You need to back off pretty much, and you're not helping things here. Called him the fake boss man of VTW.
Aaron Jones pretty much said, suck it. I don't care what you think.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. Of course, leading into Aaron making the handicap match, Bad Sons returning for the first time in quite some time on VTW programming, will face Aaron Jones in the 2-on-1 handicap match. Most of the time, you'd say that would be stupid from Aaron Jones, but knowing that Tyler's still hurt, I mean, we'll get into the match eventually.
Very wise. In a way, he got a chance to kill two birds with one stone. You know, that was pretty wise. From a heel's perspective, that was very wise. He had a chance to nip this in the butt before it got going and get a little bit of revenge. Oh, Cynic, do your job and do the job.
Nice.
Listen here, Cynic. I will make a bet with you. When I become a professional, I bet you within that first year I will win a championship before you.
Oh,
And I will hold on to it longer than a week. And my company won't go under like yours did.
ouch.
And nobody's going to remember you but being Everett Creed's bitch.
Well,
And even so, even that, and not even a good one. At least some of his bitches actually won. How come Angelique Stark has a better win-loss record than you?
oh.
How come she's more talked about than you? Oh, by the way, where there's smoke, there's fire. Don't play with fire. Might get burned. I had to take a little bit of a character work there, man. I had to get him going a little bit. It's so easy to get him going.
Literally.
I had to, man. I had to. You know me, and no, but for real though, you know me and Jason, we cool as hell though. You know that. We gotta give each other banter. We got to.
Well, let's move on, shall we?
Yes, we shall.
With the VTW champion, Zach Daniels. Do you have any thoughts about your match with D-Lock tonight?
Look, I respect D-Lock. I respect his work. I respect his drive. I respect the fact that he single-handedly represented VTW when we took a hiatus up and down the East Coast. And every single one of those reasons is more than enough for him to be the VTW World Heavyweight Champion. But D-Lock, the sad reality is that you're not going to be. Because we all know that I'm back now. And that I am the top of the food chain here in VTW. And as long as I'm around, you will never be the VTW World Heavyweight Champion. Tonight, the Wild Man gonna get you.
Pretty bold proclamation from the Wild Man there. Zach Daniels saying that D-Lock doesn't stand a chance, and as long as Zach Daniels is around, that D-Lock will never be VTW World Heavyweight Champion.
Oh, when it get, I'll save a lot of my thoughts when it gets to that match. Trust me.
Yeah.
I have a lot to say about that match. That I just want to say this. Highlight of the night. That's all I'm going to say. But I'm going to leave it alone for now. I'll get to it later.
Interesting, they're using different people to do these interviews in the backstage area, and that they use a microphone when they do it back there, but they don't use it in the ring. But I nitpick a little. We'll move on.
I like it. I like the little bit of I like that little detail there. I like it.
Right?
That's the thing I like about VTW. They always are adding something different each month, man. That's what I love about them.
Seems like it. Let's move in to the next match.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the VTW YouTube Championship.
Oh, boss, we're starting it off hot and heavy here at Yard Days. We're starting it out with the YouTube Championship match. These two men, two big, burly men, are about to face off in the middle of the ring. I can't wait.
Your soul is mine.
You heard the church bells ring, and I think Asher Christ is about to ring Jacob Ryan's bell.
Oh yeah! He's making his way to the ring. God, true son. Yes,
Asher Christ making his way to the ring here to compete for the VTW YouTube Championship.
Jacob Ryan
You have evaded Filthy for the last time.
You hear it there, boss. He's evaded Fillerin for the last time. As you remember, Jacob Ryan did not want this match. He turned this match down at Ultimate Redemption.
He did not want this match. Jacob Ryan was asking Asher why he deserved this match. Because, you know, Asher Christ did not come up victorious in the match against D-Lock. But honestly, I think Asher Christ's credentials speak for itself. I think this man deserves this match.
Well, boss, let's not forget.
Oh, yeah.
Jacob Ryan could never get the victory clean over D-Lock either. The only time he's ever beaten D-Lock was through some dirty antics. So, technically, Jacob Ryan's never beaten D-Lock either.
Very true. And you hear this? Could be a change in attitude.
This is focus, is what this is, boss.
I'm liking this.
I'm the champion here. You respect me. You see this? I haven't lost it yet, and I'm damn sure not going to use it to that big oaf right there. I didn't even want this match.
A big oaf?
You respect me!
Orville, what the hell's an oaf?
What the hell is an oaf?
I'm guessing we're looking not Jacob Ryan. I think we're looking at Asher Christ as a big.
I agree to this. I'm out. Send me my belt. I'm leaving.
Ship him the belt?
Wait a minute. Count out. Jacob Ryan. I'm guessing. Whoa. Oh, there's some action going on behind that curtain. Oh, bowling ball just came rolling out of the curtain.
Did you see that cosplay? Jacob Ryan win as a bowling ball.
And it looked like the stairs were the pins.
My God. Asher Christ not having any of that. Jacob Ryan saying he's leaving. He's not having the match. Asher Christ said, we're having this match. Asher Christ wants that YouTube Jacob Ryan. He keeps rolling away. He's trying to get away from Asher Christ.
I mean, I think that's the only.
Jacob Ryan trying to outsmart him again, but it looked like it didn't work out for him, but it may have just right now.
Oh, huge knee to the side of the head, rocking Asher's dome.
I think that was the opening Jacob Ryan needed to take over this matchup, boss.
Come on, let's go. One. Come on, let's go.
This matchup, it's very rare that you see Asher in this kind of predicament.
It absolutely is. Honestly, we haven't seen this at all. In VTW so far, Asher Christ has never been manhandled like this.
He has not.
Just like you said earlier, boss, Jacob Ryan is no small man, but he's not as big as Asher Christ, but again, he is no small man. This man can definitely handle his own, and we're seeing that right here against Asher Christ. Jacob Ryan didn't want this match. He's pissed off. He very well could be. We're gonna have to. That's a bold statement there. We'll see how it plays out for him in this matchup here. Solid right hand there by your YouTube champion, unrefined Jacob Ryan. Oh, could we be seeing the sky high?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Oh, boss.
Oh! Headbutt there.
Oh, my God.
Oh, the rating. He hit the rating. That's the first time he's hit it in VTW.
Oh.
New move there by Asher Christ. Let's see a replay of this. He can find to try to get Asher Christ down, but he doesn't seem like he's down. Jacob Ryan.
Oh, no! Oh, the hand of God! It's gotta be over! It's gotta be over!
When have you seen Jacob Ryan just get lifted like that?
No! Boss!
The only man who's been able to throw Jacob Ryan around like that is Asher Christ.
That's absolutely right. We see it here. We saw it in the ladder.
Hang on.
Hey, wait. Oh, it's a chain. Chain.
The chain, ref. The chain.
No. Could this be over? No. Cutter. Cutter.
He plays.
Cutter.
That was there when I got here.
What? It's over.
Still YouTube champ.
No.
Asher Christ. How did he kick out of this? How did he kick out? A chain to the head. Evaded again. Again.
2, 3.
I don't know if the heat's getting to Jacob Ryan or if he's trying to figure out what to do next.
2.
Look at this.
3.
Look at that. Paying him back for gouging his eyes out all this match.
Referee at a count of 5. These two men need to make it back in the ring.
7.
Look at this. At a count of 7, that Asher realizing he's at.
No.
Wait a minute.
No. Boy.
Wait.
Come on, you
9.
fat
10.
No. You gotta be freaking kidding me.
Or body king of antics. Jacob Ryan tried to run. He tried to evade, but in the end, he outsmarted Asher Christ. He heard the referee's count of 7, and he held onto the ring post, getting counted out. You can't win the title via count out.
You've gotta be freaking kidding me. Oh, look at there. Oh, looky there.
The oath! The oath!
Get him, Asher. Get him.
So I'll say this much. You and I have sang the praises of Jacob Ryan quite a bit this year so far. And
Oh yeah.
rightfully so, I feel like. But this match, it was good between these two guys, but I would say they both had better matches in VTW this year.
I'm about to really step on some toes here. I'm about to really catch a lot of heat. I hope you're ready for this. This match was one of the weakest Asher Christ matches I've seen this year. Common sense would have told you roll back in the ring, go back out.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me you couldn't have you couldn't have ended it any other way? Match was good, all right, but the ending was garbage. I'm gonna be honest. You could have picked a better ending. To me, in my opinion, it made Asher look weak, and it made Jacob Ryan look weak. You know, I get it. There was a heel. He's a heel. That's what he's supposed to do. That's fine. I'm cool for heel tactics. You know what I mean? I'm awesome for that.
Right.
But to me, it just made them both look weak. As the face, Asher Christ kind of went the typical WWE dumb face type of thing, you know?
I get where you're coming from.
It kind of made him look stupid, and I know better than that. But great match. Ending could have been better. Overall, all right. It was okay. It was a good match. I'll give him credit where credit's due.
With what we get later on in the show, which we'll get into, I feel like it kind of played into furthering this rivalry, which, like I said, we'll get into more later in the show.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I feel
definitely,
like
for sure.
For that wise, but
yeah.
Aaron Jones mentioning, it's called storytelling now. In the words of my new friend Jacob, shut up, oaf. So Aaron Jones is calling you an oaf.
Oh, Aaron. Never change.
You run this. Oh.
Never change, man. That's why I love you, man. But yeah, after a while, and I'll get to that announcement later on that was made on why this happened. And I'm tell you what, I have a lot to say about that too. By the way, I think that's the first time something like that has ever happened, by the way. I'll get to that a little bit later.
All right. Well, we'll look forward to that. Let's move on, shall we?
Oh yeah.
Perhaps our favorite part of the show. Haha.
Who might have won that T-shirt and that poster? Maybe a few extra things. Oh, we got right here. A flaming _sports_ media. Congratulations. You have won a VTW T-shirt, a signed VTW Ultimate Redemption poster, and you probably got some standards in there for you. You'll just have to see, buddy. But all right, now back to the show.
Lady, we're back. We're about to see red, but someone else who's going to be seeing red is my other broadcast partner, Roy Farnsworth, here today on top of the action, ladies and gentlemen. Just as perky, just as invisible. You still can't see me.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next contest at VTW Yard Days is a singles contest scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, this is Cynic.
All right, Cynic, boss. We're here with Cynic. He has an open challenge here today. Gas mask and all. Just joined the Legion at VTW Ultimate Redemption. And in a very strange way, obviously it's not something he seemed like he wanted to do, but he made a decision, and we're going to see how that's going to play out.
But Roy, who do you think could accept the open challenge?
We've seen a lot of surprises here in VTW.
So
You never know.
apparently, management got it wrong at VTW. They call this an open challenge. What I call this is an open opportunity, because the next person who walks through that curtain is going to get the chance to join the Legion. And I know all my Legion family out here would love to see whoever walks through that curtain join the Legion. I thought you'd feel that way. So who do we got?
Wait a minute, Roy. We've heard this music before.
I believe so.
Oh my God!
And here's our winner. This is Brandon Stelly.
Oh my gosh, I am rock hard, Roy.
I'd say the same thing, but boss, you can't see it. You can't see me. I'm invisible, but I floated to you, and we got Brandon Costowdy here accepting Cynic's open challenge. We haven't seen him since what? Christmas Chaos?
We have not seen him since, I think, Reunion, in the Reunion Rumble, because Chronic was in the Reunion Rumble.
You're exactly right. You're exactly right.
Opportunity. I heard singles match, so I'm going to have to respectfully decline.
Yeah.
But you haven't heard my counter offer. You see, I've been watching you in other companies. You're getting it done. You have what it takes. You have the opportunity today to fall in line.
Fall in line?
You can be a soldier, Brandon Costelli.
Oh, here we go.
Endowed, huh? But first, you're going to have to tie your boots, because nobody in the Legion can do this with untied shoelaces.
Oh, you might have to go tie him.
So why don't you kneel down, tie that boot, and pledge to the Legion.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about, Roy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A middle finger to the Legion. A rock hard middle finger to the Legion, may I say.
Cynic can tap out.
That's right. The Legion's not looking too promising there at the moment, but wait. Oh. Cynic now.
Oh,
coming back at him.
Pushes off Brandon. With that rock hard elbow and a rock hard knee to the side of the face.
Good Lord.
The Cynic needed.
Yeah, Costowdy might have a concussion or something. I mean,
Brandon's definitely
there by Cynic.
You want to make him tap?
You know, both these men from up north.
His head up against the top turnbuckle. That may have been the opening the Cynic needed.
Yeah, Castauti might be
there.
Nearly taking his nippy off, and now Cynic. Oh my gosh!
What an innovative move there,
especially for a bigger man. And
wait a second, look at this, Roy. Look at this!
By God, get him off the ropes!
We've never seen this before. Cynic with the Zach Zan.
Hold on a sec.
Stay off the man.
Cynic with the. It's like a snapmare.
Wait. You gonna hurt?
Extremely!
Oh my goodness! A shout out to Zach Zander, it seemed.
Extremely.
It looks like that's hurting his lips. Wait a minute.
No, he's not.
Wait a damn. What is Cynic looking for here?
No, he's not.
Oh! A huge moonsault, but he missed.
And down goes the red man.
Oh my gosh, Brandon. This could be the opening that Brandon needed in this matchup. Cynic has been in control most of this matchup. And now a huge knee to the face.
That could be all right here.
Oh, and a kick out.
And now,
oh, look at that back fist. Oh, kicks him right in the back of the leg. Uh-oh, look at this.
Oh, my God.
Taking his head off with that back fist. That's all she wrote. Cynic winning the open challenge. The crowd is crying.
Well, the Legion's on a come. Okay, wait.
Hang on.
What is that?
Wait, he's got that mask. Wait a damn minute.
He's putting the mask on Brandon Castauti.
Take a look at our newest member.
Wait, is this how the Legion's inducting their members, boss?
Cut it!
Newest member?
They never listen to me.
Wait a minute. I'm at a loss of words.
Right.
Oh, come on. Come on, Brandon.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, no. It looks like the Legion has just gained another member.
Why are you crying? Brandon's gonna be a monster! Brandon's gonna be a winner! And you're all a bunch of...
Oh, I'm sure Everett is thrilled.
I'm very interested to see where this goes in the future of VTW.
I am as well, boss. But it looks like now we had one and we have two.
I guess it's not.
So a lot to unpack there. You have first Cynic coming out, issuing the open challenge, saying whoever was going to come out would be the next person to join their group, their faction, if you will. Then we get the match. I will say this much about that match. And Cynic, I have been impressed by some of the newer stuff that he's been pulling out recently. That leg scissors in the corner and the turnbuckles was pretty impressive. The moonsault, I mean, he didn't hit it, but still, to see a guy like Cynic go for a moonsault, not something you see every day. With that said, the match was just, it was there.
Now, here's the thing. This match wasn't really designed as a match. It was there as it was like the filler episode of your favorite season, but in a good way. You know what I mean? In a good way, in a fantastic way. The root was the storytelling, and I liked the way they told the story here, because they're getting more members. You know what I'm saying? And oh, look at that.
Or being compared to the AEW Fight Forever game. I mean,
why, thank you. People overlook me, you know. That's appreciate that. Speaking of Cynic, we're on your match, fool. I was just about ready to give you a compliment too, but that's for that. I'll take that back, asshole.
Right?
No, I'm
Same here.
joking. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. My goal is to be non-biased, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Now, I do want to say it seems like Cynic is going through a character change. Again, another character change. And I'm not too sure what it is, to be exact, but I'm curious to see. I'll give it a couple more months to see what is going to happen. I do like what they're doing with the Legion thing. At first, I was like, eh. At first, I was like, eh. Mark.
Right.
I mean, I know some good Marks. There's Mark Cuban. You know, he's a good Mark. There's anyone that's ever worked at UWE. There's that. Oh wait, I'm sorry, that was the inner thought. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make here. No, but all banter aside, you know, me and Cynic, once we get together, you know, he's in love with me. He just will never admit it. He's got to have one hand on the magazine with me and one hand on the stream and one hand on the side of his hip. He's looking like this, right? He's like that one part when Gold Dust was doing that stuff was saying, I too am so down with it to The Rock. That's him right now. It's like, I have more ammunition in my cannon than you would ever realize. And I'm over here like, we don't want to hear about your cannon. That's me right now. But anyway.
Okay.
No, but all jokes and banter aside, I want to see where this is going to go.
Me too.
You know, I want to see where this is going to go. The match surprised me. The match really surprised me. And at first I didn't know who Brandon was, but then I was like, wait a minute, I've seen him before.
Yeah, I didn't recognize the music, but once I seen him come out of the curtain, I was
I've seen him before. I have seen him before. I just can't remember where I saw him.
NUW, DBW.
I do know I thought I've seen him in NUW. I think he had a couple matches up there. I know I've seen him at the Reunion Rumble.
Yeah, him and I have issues when it comes to NUW, so.
Yeah, and I think he was in DBW as well, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Standards. Yeah, I knew I saw him around, but you know, he's been impressive. Like last year, he was good, but it's anxious to see where he's going to go with this new direction. You know what I mean? I'm anxious to see where this Cynic character is going to go. Like, and I want to talk about how Jason Atlas as a character has really come along. He went as this stale babyface CM Punk bootleg to kind of really coming off in his own. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It is what it is. You know, they use the stuff in UWE that he has done, you know, the direction that he went. Not really good until he joined up with the Stark Supremacy. Then he really got a good direction. I love this stuff with Stark.
Right, it's a company went under.
Yeah. And right when it was going under, that's when it started getting good. But
yeah.
And like I mentioned, I'm friends with Jason, so you know, I'm friends with him. But of course, I'm not going to be biased because we're friends. Like, I'm friends with a lot of people in there. Yeah, I'll agree with that. He's that dude really impressed me. He is to me. Brandon is to me what Jordan Oliver was back when he was first starting. People always thought that Jordan Oliver was just this mouthy little kid that really wasn't that good. But as soon as he got in that ring, there's no doubt in anyone's mind how good Jordan Oliver was. You know, that match even before his match with Ecstatic, that just did nothing but cement his legacy forever. But it's going to take that one match for Brandon one day to really and I could see it. Him versus Ace Christian.
So what I'm thinking is we might see more of Cynic and Brandon working together now that they're part of the Legion. Perhaps.
Oh yeah, I could see them holding the tag team gold. 110%. Honestly, I can honestly see them holding the tag team gold, and it would not surprise me if that's the direction that they go.
See,
it would not shock me.
Be interesting to see where Legion goes from here. Anyways,
yeah, I'm anxious to see.
Agreed. Now give me points.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Like that match surprised me, and as far as direction, I'm not too sure where they're going yet with this, and I'm anxious to see where they're going to go.
Right. All right, let's move on.
D-Lock.
How's it going, brother?
It's going good, brother. How did you feel about your first title championship match in 5 years?
It's been a long coming. Almost 8 years that I haven't been able to capture that title, and 5 years since the last time that I faced for the title. And I can't even speak because all this time, for 5 years, I've done nothing but bust my ass every freaking day to get that opportunity that I deserve one time. And that one time, I missed that opportunity. But an outlaw don't miss his second shot twice. Because I'm going to prove that Zach Daniels is not this so-called superhero of this company. He's been handed every opportunity that he has got. And I'm sick of it. I'm tired of other people getting handed opportunities left and right when I had to bust my ass since day freaking one. And for Zach, today, it is your last day. And that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
Well, there you have it.
D-Lock with the old Paul Heyman stick there.
I just want to point out, when I was listening to D-Lock's promo, I honestly felt like I have never felt so invested in something before in a long time.
I know,
and
right?
Only fucking VTW would do that to me. And I'm like, please don't let there be another big time Mike moment. Please don't do that to me. For those of you that do not know what had happened to me during the big time Mike moment, I cried. Straight up cried when he retired. Because the story that they told was fantastic. You know, he was an old, beat up man. And Rick Rios put him out of his misery. And it told such a good story. Just like with the D-Lock story and the character arc in general. Since it's come back, D-Lock's goal has always been to win the one thing that he's never won.
Right.
You know, and the World Heavyweight title. And I got a lot to fucking say about that match.
Yeah, we'll get into it shortly.
Trust me, when we get to that, I got a lot to fucking say. A lot to say.
Yeah, it's nice to hear the passion and see that side of D-Lock. I mean, we don't get to hear D-Lock talk too often, but
yeah, he's a man of few words.
Yes.
And this guy here, he basically he had the whole pool table to himself and all the balls. All he had to do was call his shot. And he called all his shots. He called his shot since day one. He said he called his shot on the Astra Christ, and when he hit that damn springboard shotgun, my jaw hit the floor. I was like, whoa, where the hell did that come from? Man, and then that was crazy though, man.
Right. All right, let's move on, shall we?
Yes, indeed.
Future, but now on to the man that took control of VTW.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a special handicap match It is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, this is the real boss.
We're getting it tonight.
Aaron Jones.
Yeah, Tyler Aiken just thought we were done. Now his old buddy Ecstatic done got involved.
Well, I didn't even know you were back.
Well, boss, I saw you over here talking to yourself, but then I realized it was probably just Roy, so I figured I'd let you two bond.
Yeah, Roy was here. We called Cynic versus Brandon Castelli, who accepted his open challenge. But let's take it to this handicap match.
You mean to tell me Roy commentated that? I have to come back to this.
I think Ecstatic's got this. You know, this is a match that Aaron Jones wanted. He wanted a handicap match. We didn't know someone ever wanted a handicap match. But he knows Tyler Aiken is injured. But I think this man right here is going to get the job done for both himself and Tyler Aiken.
Is the Silver Star
well. I can't believe Aaron Jones wants a handicap match. He knows he injured Tyler Aiken at Ultimate Redemption. Now this man's in charge, and he wants Tyler Aiken in a handicap match. The man can barely walk.
We're going to see if Tyler Aiken shows up. But there he is. He does not have to do this match. Orville, he does not have to do this match. I think Ecstatic's got this.
I think Tyler Aiken's pride is in his way, boss. Tyler Aiken.
Oh, looks like he's got control of Aaron Jones. And now Dayz Press! Dayz Press is going to work on
the real boss man of VTW.
Oh, and now
it cost me beautifully executed forearm there. Can we see that elevated DDT?
Oh, can we see it?
Beautiful elevated DDT. Hot start here for Ecstatic in this 2-on-1 handicap match.
Only a 1 count there.
You know, boss, there's a lot of things that make me happy, but nothing that makes me happier than seeing Aaron Jones get his ass kicked.
Orville, you better watch what you're going to say. That man is our boss.
I don't give a shit.
Come on. Ecstatic, come on.
And now Aaron Jones driving Ecstatic down to the mat.
Now, but I can tell you it's not going to be in this handicap match, boss. It's not going to be.
Aaron Jones firmly in control of this matchup right now. You know, Ecstatic coming off of that huge match for the World Championship at Ultimate Redemption.
Look, he just told Tyler Aiken not to tag him. He said, "Don't tag me."
You could tell Tyler Aiken was wanting to tag him in. Ecstatic telling him,
Do you think Tyler Aiken's having second thoughts here? He's got the opportunity to tag, and now he says, "Oh no!"
Oh God!
Cannonball in the corner there by Jones.
Look, you could tell. You can tell Tyler Aiken really wants to get in this match to help out his longtime friend.
Hinder the match for Ecstatic. He just needs to let Ecstatic make a comeback.
Look at this. Stabbing the eye.
Jones is just taking it to Ecstatic.
Oh my, it
could be right here.
Go to the back. And now, oh, could he look for that gator roll?
Jones going for the spear. Ecstatic catches him. Oh no.
Oh, he can't get it.
That he can't roll that big fish over.
Uh-oh. Can we see an Alabama slammer? Uh-oh. You ain't going to be able to get that big guy down, Ecstatic.
Come on, Ecstatic.
I'm sorry. Oh, my gosh. Pushing him into the rope. Oh my goodness gracious. Just drilling him in the mat.
Come on, Ecstatic. No. Thank God.
There's still a fight.
My heart all over it. VTW. Come on, Ecstatic.
Orville, your boss. That's your boss.
Don't tell me that.
Uh-oh. Ecstatic going to the corner. What could he be set? Oh, look, he was setting up. No. Look at Ecstatic. He's pleading for Tyler not to get in the match.
Tyler, don't.
But there's nothing Ecstatic can do. He's not the legal man.
No, Tyler.
Is he going to cost him the match?
Oh, my gosh. He's going to hit with the crutch. Oh, no. Oh, come on now. Go! Kicking that knee out.
Don't let your pride get in the way, Tyler. No.
You got to be.
You're hurt. Roll out. Please.
Oh, Tyler, I do not understand why Tyler Aiken took the initiative to. Oh, God. The booking fee. And now.
No, get off!
Oh,
get off
God.
his leg! Get off his leg, Jones! No!
Come on, he's not even clear to compete. Tyler Aiken tapping out. Aaron Jones not letting go of that leg.
Boss, this is hard to watch.
You have got to be kidding me.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner by submission.
I think this was just a fun little game for Aaron Jones to play. His first day on the job, his first day as being the chairman of VTW, and he's got to go and do this.
I'm not going to stand for this.
You better not put in your 2 weeks. I cannot believe this.
We're done here. We're done, Aiken.
Oh, we better be done, boss man.
We're all done here, Aiken. You stay in the back in the catering where you belong.
I can't. Oh my gosh.
Just leave him alone, Jones. Just go.
So yeah, before I get into it, let's get into these. Ecstatic in the chat says Aaron looks like sassafras. Hashtag no standards. Cynic, who claimed he was leaving, still in, says much better boss, to be honest. Thanks for the assistant pot of gold. Jones providing catering to the Legion. Google was selfish and starved his best talent. If you're reading this, Jones, thanks for the Chick-fil-A. Couldn't even spell Chick-fil-A right, but Tyler didn't care about talent like Aaron Jones. Yeah, it's sure. Of course, Cynic thought this was a pleasure to watch. I agree with D'Lo.
Yeah, we got a lot of shame on you, Aaron, from D'Lo.
Yeah, 5 of them. It's thanks to Aaron that there is catering. Yeah, sure.
Well, if anything for this match, right? If anything for this match, it progressed the story a little further, which I'm curious to see where it's going to go from here. So,
me too.
I'm curious. I like the story they're telling. That's a beautiful thing. That's what it's mainly about. You know what I mean? The story that these two are telling, because these two have been waiting for a long time to get at each other. I think eventually that if there is a VTW Mania, I think eventually it's going to come down to both of them again, going at it again. It's going to be even more dangerous than it was before. So
I don't know. Aaron says they're done, so we'll see. But then again, he claimed that last month and then puts Tyler in this match with him. So
this is the same. This is kind of like, look, the way I learned about wrestling is nothing is truly ever done.
True.
Look at Everett Creed versus Cameron Jackson. It was supposed to be a one-time thing.
Yeah.
And then look at it. And I'm not complaining about it because the matches were awesome each and every time. Like they got better and better. Like when we got a clean finish, it was really even better. You know?
Exactly.
But I'm liking where this is going so far. I'll continue to see where where they're going to take this, because
Yeah.
it looks like I don't think they're quite done yet
No,
between
me
these
neither.
two. I don't think so.
I mean, at
And
least Ecstatic looked really good for his part in this match. I mean,
oh yeah,
that's nothing
oh yeah,
unusual.
that
This will-
between Aaron Jones and Ecstatic is far from done. Those two are far from over.
Yeah, like you mentioned, Aaron's got a lot of enemies right now. He's got Tyler, he's got Ecstatic, he's got Dustin. I'm sure
Oh,
the
yeah.
list goes even further, but
Public enemy number one right now.
this was definitely an Aaron Jones heavy show. Imagine that too.
And I say, to be honest, I didn't mind it.
Yeah, I wasn't complaining. I'm just saying.
Hey, no complaints from me. It's about time. You know what I mean? It's about time we got an Aaron Jones heavy show. Like, to be honest, because like, what, he usually had what, 1 or 2 matches? That was it.
Right.
So I say it's about time, you know. But we're finally getting a heavy Aaron Jones feature, and that's awesome. Hopefully, we see it more, because I don't mind it at all.
All right, let's move on. Speaking of Aaron,
Did you see that absolute filter out there in my match? Did you see it? Is this what your champions do here in VTW? They just run the entire time.
Whoa. I did not run from you. Let's get that straight right now. I outsmarted you, and I retained my championship. And by the way, look at what you did to me. You just figured me out there.
You're hideous. Now you look better. You filthy mom.
I don't want nothing to do with him anymore. Get him out of my life. I'm done with him. He doesn't deserve another shot. Send him away. Go away. I'm done.
Stop! I have a headache. I'm sick and tired of dealing with this crap. I don't care. Next show. Shut up. Next show. I want you to go to the next show. I want you to go to the back and find an opponent for Jake. Next show, I want you to go to the back and find one for him. If you don't want anything to do with him, this is your way out of it.
Fine. Shouldn't be too hard to find some mortal maggots to beat you up.
Just don't come in my office and ask me to do it.
Bob.
Aaron Jones a little afraid to step in the ring with Asher Christ again. Is like there at the end of that. So interesting that we're gonna get Asher Christ versus an opponent of Jacob Bryan's choice at the next show, and Jacob Bryan will face an opponent of Asher Christ's opponent picking at the next show.
Pick your poison. I believe that's the first time that's happened in VTW, right? Well, at least since I've been watching, since 2014, I haven't seen it.
Right. Third backyard young buck. Alrighty. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see who will step up and take on both Asher Christ and Jacob Bryan on behest of the other.
We could potentially see an old face there probably come back to face Jacob Bryan, maybe. Or perhaps maybe we could see this could be an opportunity for a new face to come in.
Or maybe it could be a one-on-one match finally for Zach Xander, perhaps. Who knows? But
maybe. That'd be cool. I mean, that either way, there's a lot of ways this story could go, honestly. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing who they're going, how this is going to progress. Like there was a lot of, not a lot of it in a bad way. This is not a bad thing at all, but there was a lot of filler, and in a good way. You know what I mean? And I liked I liked a lot of the matches, but there was a lot of filler. Like, what I mean by that is a lot of continuation into the next event is what I mean. And I like it. I really like it so far. So let's see what's going to happen next. Now we get to the match that I have a lot to say about, and I'm looking forward
I would imagine.
to talking about. Trust me, I've been waiting for this one.
Well, let's dive in, shall we?
Guts.
Hot sauce, you know what time it is. It's time for your Yard Days main event.
The Outlaw D-Lock challenging Wildman Zach Daniels for that illustrious VTW World Heavyweight Championship. I am so excited for this match.
D-Lock has waited a long time to get an opportunity like this again. We've only seen D-Lock in one world title match where he was unsuccessful, but now the man is more hungry and more fired up than ever. Will he get the job done tonight against the Wild Man?
The drive, the determination, that look in D-Lock's eyes is a look that I've never seen before. This man is ready for the biggest fight of his life against the VTW World Heavyweight Champion, Zach Daniels.
Nobody else is taking this away from me. It's my time.
D-Lock's declaring it is his time. But boss, I don't know about that. Look, I will take nothing away from D-Lock. He's been an amazing competitor. He has shown time and time again what he's capable of. But like we have been saying for the last 6 months, boss, who better than Zach Daniels?
You've got a point. But look at the superstar name that D-Lock has made in VTW.
But is that alone going to be enough to get him the 3 count tonight, boss? Is that alone going to win him the championship? Against this man?
Wild man.
I've got to say, Orville, look at the face of Zach Daniels and the determination that he's got going into this match as well.
This is a bit of a different Zach Daniels that we're seeing. He came out completely focused, did not break eye contact with D-Lock. And here they are again, staring down as Daniels makes his way to the ring. He's not taking his eyes off this man. He knows this is going to be a hard fight for him.
I mean, it's going to be a hard fight for Zach Daniels, but he's staring down the barrel of the shotgun superstar.
Both of these
look at
monumental, boss.
I've said this many a times. Whenever both of these men are in the ring, I have freaking goosebumps.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Yard Days main event, and it is for the VTW World Heavyweight Championship.
There's what it's all about.
Introducing first, the challenger. This is the Outlaw,
D-Lock drawn his battle lines.
And his opponent. He is the current, reigning, and defending VTW World Heavyweight Champion, the Wild Man, Zach Dayz!
Daniels drawing a Orville. This is going to be a fight.
Whoo, boss, the tension in the air. Do you feel it? The bell has rang. These two men have not taken their eyes off one another.
I feel the tension, but I also...
This is awesome.
Boss, the last time we saw these two men face off, VTW Mania 2017. That's how long ago it was.
These two men had a very big rivalry for the VTW YouTube Championship, but they were never able to make it to the World Heavyweight Championship title picture. This rivalry never made it that far.
But here we are now. The growth of both of these men, both as people, as competitors, as in-ring superstars, has led them to the main event right here of Yard Days.
The Shotgun Superstar versus the Wild Man. And I think Zach is going to have to dig deep and maybe find the center in him if he's going to want to take this match.
Well, you see the gear Zach Daniels is wearing. I think it was a tactic here to get in the head of D-Lock. This is the gear that was used all those years ago in that historic YouTube title rivalry between these two men. Is Zach Daniels channeling some of that old version of him?
I think, honestly, I think he might. I mean, just look at the face of Zach Daniels, the determination in his face as well. Oh!
Big shoulder.
Both of these men have everything to gain and everything to lose at the same time.
D-Lock with the cover. Goes for that kick. Oh!
What? Huge moonsault. We have not seen that from D-Lock in forever. Zach Daniels getting out of dodge
again. Oh, no. Power Daniels back into the corner?
3. Let's go out of the corner. Let's go. Man out of the corner.
Get him off my wild man.
Power Daniels back. But I feel like they may have got a good as Daniel hits that beautiful calf kick there.
And now D-Lock getting out of dodge.
Looks like D-Lock may have to reevaluate. Again here tonight against D-Lock.
Oh! Stiff chop to the chest of Zach Daniels, and now another one.
My God, do you hear the thuds of these chops?
And now Zach Daniels in control now. Looks like it didn't look to be.
Oh, Daniels tired of the games here. He's getting right to the hot and heavy action.
I definitely think this is a different Zach Daniels we are seeing tonight. But in order to go up against someone who's got so much momentum going for him as D-Lock does, Zach Daniels is going to have to tap into that other place.
What can we see here from D-Lock?
Oh, back chop.
Almost disrespectful back chop, but Daniels now with the double leg. We saw this earlier from D-Lock. Daniels has had enough. We haven't seen D-Lock. Oh, no. Boss.
Oh, Lord.
Oh! electric chair power bomb only earns him a 2 count. We haven't seen D-Lock whip that move out in years.
Look at that. Look at that view right there. These two men fighting for that prestigious VTW World Heavyweight. Oh, no. Is he going to bring Zach Daniels around the world? What goes around comes around.
Oh, I'm dizzy just from watching that, boss. That sidewinder back suplex there by D-Lock. Daniels looks like he doesn't know where he's at.
Could this earn him the victory? No. But like I've said, Orville, both men are tapping into, they're tapping into their past a lot. We've seen D-Lock whip out some moves that we haven't seen in years.
I think Daniels going to have to tap in and get a little more aggressive if he wants to take control of D-Lock, just like right there. That was a little dirty there from Daniels.
He ain't going to be able to beat the Outlaw.
Let's go, D-Lock.
Plain and simple.
Let's go, D-Lock.
Well, we are, boss. I will say we are seeing a different side of Zach Daniels, but if he's able to tap into this successfully, I think he's still going to walk out retaining the World Championship tonight.
Daniels, that sidewalk slam, earning him a 2 count. Uh-oh, can we see that patented elevated leg drop?
Classic Daniels. 2 count only.
Zach Daniels, I'm telling you, Orville, he's going to have to do a lot more to beat the Outlaw.
The Outlaw does have a lot of momentum behind him.
Oh my gosh!
In the eyes! This is not like Zach Daniels, boss. When was the last time you saw Daniels work dirty like this? This isn't his body of work.
Dirty Daniels. Dirty Daniels.
Look, the crowd chanting what I just said. Dirty Daniels.
Come on.
Ooh, the thud off these chops, boss. These two men beat the hell out of each other.
Come on now.
These two men are putting on a freaking clinic.
That's what we wanted to see.
The crowd back and forth, not sure who to cheer for in this matchup. D-Lock, fan favorite. Zach Daniels, fan favorite. You combine the two, and it's always.
Oh, now D-Lock's got him now. Back in the corner. And as you can tell, this match is a very different match than we saw at Ultimate Redemption. Just proving that Zach Daniels can work with anyone in that ring.
Well, boss, he's the world champion for a reason. He's got to look at what my VTW.
Now one. Come on. 2.
Oh no. Oh, boss, it's never good.
Good God.
It's never good.
These two men were the first men to do a superplex in the ring era of VTW.
Come on.
Could we see this again?
Oh, wait. D-Lock's fighting back, boss.
Oh, God, D-Lock's going to kill him. Wait a second.
Oh, my God, boss.
Oh, my God.
See that?
Somebody needs to go check on Zach Daniels.
Inverted sidewinder suplex. Let's look at it again. Daniels coming down on that left shoulder and side. But what did that take out of hand to get in this match?
Oh, my gosh. Slobber knocked her at his finest. Oh, my God.
Daniels rocking him with a super kick, something we never see him whip out. Daniels looking to take control of the matchup again.
Oh, and a high lifted knee from D-Lock.
D-Lock is fired up here, boss.
Wait a second. Could we see the torture rack bomb?
This is what he'd been ecstatic with at Ultimate Redemption. No.
Wait a second.
Brainbuster! Oh, it's got to be over, boss. It's got to be over. The Brainbuster!
New world champion. No, kick out.
D-Lock digging
Look at
deep in
this.
the arsenal. Let's take another look.
Pass in this matchup.
Oh!
D-Lock channeling a lot of his past in this matchup. Our old fans are probably going nuts at the nostalgia.
How can you not go nuts with Zach Daniels and D-Lock in the ring? Death Valley Driver!
It's over. And still.
No! D-Lock kicked out, boss!
What?
D-Lock kicked out of the Death Valley Driver!
D-Lock taking control.
Shotgun! It's over!
Shotgun!
It's over!
Oh! What?
Boss, he kicked out of the shotgun kick!
Look at the face of D-Lock. That is the first time someone has ever kicked out of the shotgun kick.
Nobody's ever kicked out of that shotgun kick. The desperation in Daniels, the desperation in D-Lock, the mood, the passion in this ring right now. Both men want the VTW World Heavyweight Championship so bad. What are they willing to do to either retain or win the title here, boss?
Whoever wins this match tonight, I'm just going to say this, damn well deserved it.
D-Lock going for another brain buster here.
If D-Lock hits this might be what he needs.
No.
Could this be the
boss?
Bomb.
This is the move that won him the title in Ultimate Redemption.
He hits it. It's over.
No! How did D-Lock kick out of that?
What in the hell is it going to take for one of these men to put this match away?
Boss, I'm exhausted, boss. My pick originally was Zach Daniels, but I don't even know anymore. I have no idea who's going to win this.
Zach Daniels. What? Calling for the end.
He said, I'm sorry. He knows how much D-Lock wants this, but he can't allow it. He knows what this means to D-Lock.
He just has to adjust him, and it's D-Lock fighting. D-Lock fighting.
Boss!
Wait a second. Brain buster!
Boss!
Oh, my God.
He's lining him up.
And he's
shotgun!
Knocking him down!
Shotgun!
Could this be it?
3! Boss! Boss! New world champ! D-Lock's done it! D-Lock has finally done it!
7 years of history!
Is your winner and new VTW World Heavyweight Champion, the Outlaw D-Lock.
My God, boss, let's take a look back at some amazing moments in this matchup. The back and forth action between both of these men. They took it high stakes, high risk, high reward.
This right here is what these two men will go through for the VTW World Heavyweight Championship, the most important prize in VTW, and that was the shotgun kick that earned him that beautiful gold.
It's now D-Lock versus the world.
Orville, we are now entering the D-Lock era of VTW.
Boss, as much as I wanted to see Zach Daniels retain, I must say, what a well-deserved victory. This is a long time in the making for a man like D-Lock. He has worked his ass off for years and finally is the VTW World Heavyweight Champion. D-Lock, from all of us here at Versus the World, congratulations.
You deserve it.
The emotion on D-Lock's face. Congratulations, D-Lock. Congratulations.
You can tell he's done this for for you, the fans, us here at VTW, but most importantly, that right there, his sister.
What a beautiful moment, boss. I'm glad we got to share this together.
I'm so excited to see what the D-Lock era of VTW is going to bring.
The Outlaw is your new VTW World Heavyweight Champion.
Hashtag Outlaw Era.
Man, there's so much to go over from that. Let me get the comments first before we get into it. Delos mentioned an ultra numb there at the beginning for D-Lock's entrance. And yes, we thank you for that, D-Lo, because that was a great entrance, a cool intro for D-Lock. You're responsible for
I got
it.
a lot to unpack and a lot to say, but I'll let you go ahead and go first because I got a lot to say.
Yeah, I'll get into it. Ecstatic saying D-Lock gave me chills with that entrance. Yeah, I got chills from it too.
Dude.
Cynic and Zach with another successful title defense incoming. Go ahead.
I just want to point out the last few events of D-Lock, his entrances have been awesome. They've been unreal.
I would agree.
In my opinion.
Mentioning very emotional moment. It pops up there. Yes. So I see D'Lo saying he deserved it just like the others do. I kind of disagree with that. I go along with what I've heard some professional wrestlers say, and I agree with this full-heartedly. He's earned it. Plain and simple, period. He has done the work. D-Lock has done the work. He earned everything that he's got right now. He's a man for a reason, in my opinion. I've had D-Lock on this show many, many times. I know how much it meant to him to carry the banner for VTW when it was out, when there was no VTW. I can just imagine the emotion and the amount of proud that he is to be holding that VTW World Championship and being the leader of the banner, if you will.
I mean, heck, he's one of the few people that I have added on my PlayStation and I talk to on the daily. You know, I talk to him. I try to talk to him every other day, if not every day. Dude, I fucking can't say it enough, man. Like I said, there is only like 7 people within the community that I am really tight with.
Right.
You know, D-Lock, Tyler Aiken, Cynic, and Navon McDonald, and Big Time Mike. Oh, and Yankee. Yeah. I can't. And Revan. But still, the point is, that I can count on like one hand. I mean, many people, but D-Lock, I want to say, is one of the coolest people like you could ever talk to, and I cannot think of a better person to represent it. You know, and I'm not just saying that, you know, because we're friends. You know what I mean? I'm not. If he has a bad match, I tell him you had a bad match. You know, or I'll say if you have a good match, we have a good match. But since this has started, he has had banger after banger after banger after fucking banger, and this match was no different. I call him the king of I call him the banger king because he is the banger king. The dude has been the dude. I said it since the beginning. On all of our prediction shows, I said it since the beginning. This is D-Lock's year.
Right.
I said it from the beginning. I said it when it first came back. I said, this is D-Lock's year. I mean, no offense to all these other people, but there's nobody out there that works harder than D-Lock. There's nobody out there that works harder than him. Because when VTW died, D-Lock kept it alive.
He did.
He was the only person to enter King of the Yard that represented VTW. The only person.
Yeah.
And I think he almost won the whole thing too.
Like that far,
He
but
came
yeah.
close.
Right.
He came really close. But the point is, he's the only person that went in best in the yard to represent VTW. And even Drew Hood, as much as he says he loves VTW and what it's done for him, where were you representing the VTW at?
Right.
I mean, even the mighty Cameron Jackson, as much as I love Cam, where were you? You know, love you, Cam, love you dearly, and I'm always going to support you. Love you dearly, love you to death. You're the reason why I wrestled to this day. But the facts are there. Proof is in the pudding. There's many people that claim that they love this, they love VTW, but very few people are actually there to show it each and every single day, like D-Lock did. I'm just gonna say that right now.
Well, you have your nemesis and Cynic. I got my nemesis in there now from not even saying his name. I just pop it up on there.
Oh, you tie me down.
Yes,
Oh,
he's trash.
but here's the difference between me and you. I'm gonna get into the ring to silence my nemesis. When are we gonna see? When are we gonna see that tag team match between me and you, and Cynic and Ty Madong?
That'd be interesting. Back to what we were talking about, though. D-Lock mentioned in the comment section, Battle for the Ages, time for the hashtag D-Lock era, which it is. All cereal, no milk.
Dude, need I say we've kind of seen a metamorphosis in both of those characters, like them as a character.
Yeah.
Like Zach Daniels, we've seen a little bit of the Sinner.
We did.
We've seen
and
a little bit of new stuff.
Wow.
Oh God. I really wish I would not have sat here and saw that.
Nonetheless, back off on that. We have seen definitely a different side of Zach Daniels in the last two matches that he had. The defense against Ecstatic at Ultimate Redemption, and then this match where he lost the title to D-Lock. Mentioning the Dirty Daniels, we've seen kind of the heel tendencies from Zach. Perhaps we're seeing a little, as you mentioned, metamorphosis, maybe a heel turn, if we will, in the long run here for Zach Daniels, which could be a bad thing for VTW and maybe even for D-Lock going forward, because I'm sure Zach's going to get his rematch at some point in time. I'm not saying that D-Lock's going to give up the title anytime soon or lose it anytime soon, hopefully. But this is definitely a side that we haven't seen of Zach Daniels in a long time, I feel.
I think what's going to happen is Zach Daniels is going to get his rematch. He's going to lose, and it's going to send him over the edge. And he's going to turn complete heel. That's what I think.
Like I said,
that will be the reason. The fact that he can't beat D-Lock because D-Lock said that he got handed the belt, and he's going to get so mad about that, and that's going to eat him alive. And that's going to be, in my opinion, I think that's going to be the reason he turns heel, because everyone thinks that the belt was a handout to him,
right?
And now he's going to use that as a way of being pissed off.
But yeah, I would agree with D-Lock that it was definitely match of the ages, battle for the ages, if you will. I don't think we've seen the last of those two guys, D-Lock and Zach Daniels. I will say, though, to me, that match there was taking over the spot. Match of the year so far in VTW.
I mean, it's like D-Lock has 2 match of the year candidates this year so far.
He does.
Like each match that he's done has been match of the year, match of the year, match of the year, potentially. And I just want to point out, I was live on Twitter reacting to this. And my exact reaction when I heard the 3 count and I saw D-Lock on top of Zach Daniels was like, he freaking did it. That was my exact words. I yelled so loud. Oh, God. I don't know. I don't just want to be a wrestler. I am a wrestler. I used to be back in the day, but I've got to get back into it. Which I will talk about that later. I'll tell you more about that later, Tony.
Yep. Off air.
Not off here, but later on.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I felt like Yard Days was a really good show. Like you said, there was quite a bit of filler in there because it was mainly a one match show that most people cared about, to be honest.
Yeah.
Going into
Overall, I thought it was good, but it was all just leading on to their SummerSlam-esque event is what it's mainly leading to. And I still liked it regardless. You know,
right.
It was still good, but gotta call it like it is.
And that main event was definitely match of the night. Like I said, to me right now, match of the year so far. So.
Oh yeah, definitely, no doubt, man. This match, Daniels and those two. I've watched that match at least 5 or 6 times, and I still react the same way every single time. Like, hey, that's your nemesis, not mine. You go ahead and handle that. Good luck.
Oh, he's talking to you though.
Oh, he ain't my nemesis. He's yours.
But he's pulling at you, dude. He's never seen you.
Hey, Ty Madong, do me a favor. Please win a match. Oh, I'm sorry. Have you won a title before? I have. I've won two world titles actually. And maybe after I'm done in Tennessee, which I'll talk about later, maybe I'll prance my butt over there. Do you like the monthly shows, or would you go like Return to Vindication? Oh, that's a good question. Let me just put it this way. I like the monthly shows. I do, because there's a lot. It takes a long time for the shows to get out, but you could put more quality in your matches and quantity in the show. So I would much rather wait a while, to be honest. I would much rather wait a while for these banger ass shows like this forcing yourself to just put them out like daily.
So here's my thought of it. Do we need a Vindication every single week? Not necessarily, but we go a full month pretty much, sometimes maybe like 5 weeks in between these big shows. I would love to see at least one, if not 2 Vindications to kind of build up to the matches and not just have a match thrown together on the shows.
And it doesn't necessarily have to be like for story reasons. Maybe you just have some people that want to wrestle. Maybe you could just wrestle or whatever.
Right. And I know you guys got the VTW Extra channel, which I haven't checked out the matches on. Triple threat match with 3 new guys on there. Plan on checking that out at some point. And I know you guys did put a couple of your indie matches on there as well. But I think personally, I'd like to see a Vindication.
Which I will definitely be live reacting to that, by the way. Yeah, but he didn't crack your skull hard enough because you're still here.
I know, right?
Hey, Timey Dong, if you keep messing with me, I'll do more than crack your skull. I'll crack every bone in your body and make you regret it. No. I love interacting with the wrestlers in the chat and stuff and building for stuff. It's awesome, man. I love you guys. I just want to point this out, honestly, like for real. I love you guys. Seriously. You guys in the chat right here. This is why we do what we do, because of all of you.
Yes, exactly.
And this interaction, Buster Hogan. But here's the difference though between me and Hogan. I'm not racist like Hogan is.
True.
And I can't be because hello. First of all, wrong color to be Hulk Hogan. Are we sure you want to get into that? That's gonna have a copyright strike written all over it, so I'm gonna leave that alone. Second, not touching the Hogan thing with a 50-foot pole. I'm leaving that alone.
So, anywho, I know, right, John? I wish we got interactions like this on our other shows too.
You know why, John? But you know why you don't get very many? It's because I'm here. I'm the best. Face it. I carry the show. I carry the show. John, you're trash. That's what you get for trying to bury me. Who's getting buried now, huh? I am the Ric Flair of this podcast.
Thank you, Dula. Somebody had to say it.
So, John, in my world, you're the black girl and I'm Ray Lewis.
Jesus.
If you know the story behind that, you'll laugh at it. Oh God.
He'll put his TikTok title online against you.
Dude, did you know that? No, but like dead ass. Did you know I used to actually have a wrestling thing on another TikTok of mine, but I got rid of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Anywho, we went way off the walls here.
John. I don't think you want to put that crappy little championship on the line against me.
Anywho, so with that,
yes,
Yard Days was an awesome show. Next up, we got Beach Blast coming up here on Sunday, July 30th, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, only on the VTW channel here in just over 2.5 weeks. We got some matches that have been announced for that show, which I'll get into here once it decides to load, that I want to talk about and get our predictions here.
Hopefully,
take me a few minutes before it drops.
Yeah, hopefully I don't go too crazy with it because hopefully it's not too soon before my surgery because I'm getting all my tops removed that day. So I'll tell you what I'll do. John. Here's a challenge. I will make a brand new TikTok strictly for wrestling. If that hits 1,000 followers, I will challenge you for your TikTok title. Live. Right here. That's my gauntlet I'm laying down. And I'm dead fucking serious. I'm dead fucking serious. And it ain't going to be like Busta Boy or nothing like that. Because I've been thinking about bringing my Wrestle Corner or my Corner Talks wrestling back. My Corner Talks. Remember when I used to have that?
Oh, yeah.
I've been thinking about bringing it back. So maybe I'll bring it back. Tell you what. If that hits 500 followers in 6 months, then I'll consider challenging you for that. But if it don't, I'll never say I carried anything ever again. I will leave it alone, and I won't say anything, John. And I will say right here, right now, I will say if I don't hit 500 followers and I don't beat you, I will sing the Bella Twins theme song live and do the Bella Twins dance.
Oh Lord.
I will go full on with it. I will put on the lipstick. I will put on the pantyhose. I will put on the shirt. I will even buy the Bella Twins shirt, and I will wear the Bella Twins shirt and do the full on dance. I've done it before. I'll do it again.
Anywho,
I'm no joke. I've done it before.
Bustin' Hogan, stop talking. Nobody cares.
But people actually like you, Time Dog.
True that. So, anywho, get into the matches first that we know that's going to happen. We got Asher Christ versus an opponent of Jacob Bryan's choosing. Who do you think is somebody that will actually agree to step up for Jacob Bryan and be the opponent for Asher Christ? I mean, Jacob Bryan doesn't have that many friends in VTW.
Oh, God. Who do I think? Well, could be Cynic.
Maybe.
I would actually like to see that. Asher Christ versus Cynic. I would like that.
Very ecstatic.
I would like that.
Yeah, Cynic and Asher Christ. That could be interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to happen because that Cynic's actually in a match that we'll get into.
Yeah, which I think I know what match that is because I think somebody spoiled it, but I'm not going to say what that was.
As tempting as that sounds, I think the best thing is just having us roast each other and talking crap about the Bucks.
Okay. Just don't want me to get embarrassed at all, do you? Well, seeing how I'm going to have missing teeth like Mick Foley, I'll come out with a sock on me, too. I pretty much have missing teeth like him.
Okay, then.
Anyway. And pretty soon I'll have all my teeth gone. Oh, oh, hey, you're
I'm putting your comments on the screen. I just don't read them.
That's because he does. That's because he secretly likes you, Time Dog.
No.
Like Goldust and the Rock. We got the whole. I got more ammunition in my cannon than you'll ever realize.
Wow, that again. Anywho, that'll be interesting to see who Jacob Bryan finds. Could it be somebody that we haven't seen in VTW before? As you mentioned, maybe Asher Christ will find somebody from outside of VTW to face Jacob Bryan, which I know I said Zach Sander, but he's also got a match, which we'll get into here in a moment. So maybe even Ace Christian could go against Jacob Bryan. I mean, Asher Christ and Ace Christian have a bit.
Oh boy. And he disconnected, so it's just me. All right.
Have a bit of a history. Sorry, I bumped the wrong button.
You got excited about Time of Dog and you left the chat.
No.
You got overly excited. You got to control yourself, man. Time of Dog comes in here and you just start doing all hell breaks loose. What in the world?
It happens.
Are you okay, sir?
I am fine. Yeah, that sounds about right. A dog virus. All right. I won't throw up that picture because we already know he's got a match. To pick your poison matches. So here is the next match to mention.
Oh boy. Don't click the wrong button this time like I do. That's a me move.
Yeah. That's an unusual for me move.
Say, yay, my comment's on screen.
Yeah, it was just my way of saying I'm out of here. Oh. Peace.
You had to pull a Homer Simpson. That's it. I'm out of here.
Yep. Thanks, John, for coming in. See ya. This is the match that I was referring to. We got Zach Xander going one-on-one with Aaron Jones.
That's going to be a good
Backtrack
match.
a little bit. I feel like whoever faces Asher Christ and Jacob Bryan, those two will probably get the win, but we'll see what happens there. This match should be good, I agree, but Aaron Jones is winning. That's my prediction on that.
Yeah, I see no reason. I see no reason why Aaron Jones shouldn't win here, especially with the build, unless somebody comes out and screws him out of the match.
Which could happen. Tyler could try to get some revenge.
If Tyler or Ecstatic could come out and screw him out
Or
of the
Dustin.
match. Yep, or Dustin, yeah. But realistically, I don't see why Aaron Jones should lose this match. No offense to Zach, no offense to Xander, because Xander's really good. But yeah.
Right. As you see there, we will hear from the self-supremacy himself, the leader of the Legion, Everett Creed.
It's gonna be interesting. I like his fucking promos, man. I just want to point that out. That's the one thing that I've always, aside from Everett Creed's matches, they can be kind of hit or miss depending on the opponent, but I really do enjoy. In general, I like this. Okay, so I guess the Bad Sons are back now.
Yeah, right. The Bad Sons, at least for a second night only, anyway, are back together as they will face the Legion here. Tyler Aiken is reportedly 100% now fully cleared to compete. 100% Bad Sons, I think, is going to be bad news for the Legion here. Unless Aaron Jones pulls strings again and screws over the Bad Sons in some way, shape, or form, which I could definitely see happening.
Because they're currently heavily in a storyline right now, I look for the Bad Sons to get screwed out of the match.
Yeah,
and the Legion.
That's the only way they're losing this match. The Legion will get the upset victory, probably thanks to Aaron Jones in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, and then that's going to lead to probably another match between Aaron Jones and Dustin Reagan eventually later on down the road. It's gonna be interesting to see.
Yeah. Be good. And of course, once it pops up here, Beach Blast will kick off with the new VTW World Heavyweight Champion D-Lock coming out to celebrate his victory.
Yes, please.
I would imagine not only will he kick off the show to celebrate his victory, but perhaps we'll see him do what we've seen Zach Daniels do when BTW returned and issue an open challenge here for the main event.
I look for I look for them to build for Daniels versus D-Lock too.
Yeah, that could happen too. I could see that happening as well. But we're definitely not done with Daniels and D-Lock. Either way. Should be a fun show, Beach Blast, see what goes down and see where things go from here as the Outlaw era is officially upon us for VTW.
I just have one thing to ask for them to do. One thing. And that is bring back Christmas Chaos.
That's it? Just bring back Christmas Chaos?
Yeah. So I can go there and so I can wrestle. That's the only reason why I want it back, so I can wrestle in there.
You want to be part of Christmas Chaos?
I'm working my way to North Carolina, man. I can't wait. I'm working my way. I've already told Tyler my intentions. I've already told D-Lock my intentions. I've told them. I've talked to them both personally and let them know, hey, I'm working my way to that. I'm going to Tennessee for starters, for TBW, to try out for TBW.
Yeah. Right.
And I don't care where I'm placed in VTW, honestly. But I have some business that I have to take care of in North Carolina. And it seems like a lot of people on the East Coast want a piece of me. And so now you're going to get to see that I can more than just talk it. I can bring it. And
right.
I'm just going to let you know I'm doing this for my best friend who passed away, man. And I need to do this for him. I need to hold a championship belt for him. You know, I got to do it for him. A real, actual championship gold, like a title, an actual title in the ring. You know, even if it's the only title I ever hold. If it's tag team gold, then fine. You know, if it's singles gold, then it's singles gold. Preferably singles gold, but whatever. I'll get some sort of gold somewhere. But that's not going to be like the number one thing that I'm going to gun for. I'm going to gun to make a lot of friends. And there's going to be haters. I get it, but I'll just kick the shit out of them and leave them there.
Haters
Leave
gonna
them a
hate.
bloody mess. Don't make me pull a Perry Saturn like he did to Mike Bell. I have to get a little rough with you. I have to slam you on, not drop you on your head. To slam you up against the steps. Just leave you there.
Don wants to be your friend.
Sure.
You go and be his friend.
But the first thing that I want to do, right, is I want to ask him a question, a personal question. When I get there, Tommy Dong, I have a question to ask you when I get there. When I get to North Carolina. One question. And I want to deliver that question to you personally. I want to deliver it to you personally. But I'll tell you that question when I'm there personally in North Carolina.
Sounds good to me.
You got to tell me. You got to answer me this. Yeah. Yeah, Dong's gonna be somewhere, all right.
You gonna be in the ground?
I don't know. He's gonna answer me a question on what the capital of Thailand is.
Oh, damn!
I'm doing more than kick him in the nuts. I'm gonna kick the living shit out of him, and I'm gonna drop him on his pathetic little head, and I'm gonna leave him a bloody mess because that's what I do. So I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to getting in that ring for the first time in like 11 years, dude.
Wow.
He said he's gonna poop on my forehead.
Yes, he did.
That is such a childish insult that I have to laugh at it. I fucking love these little. I love Time of Dog, dude. How can you not?
It's easy not to.
Oh, come on. It's not like it's Bama Kid.
Well, Bama Kid better than Timey Dong, so.
He just talks a lot. Oh, come on. It could be Joe Cool.
Joe Cool would be an upgrade.
Hey. I mean, Joe Cool is kind of trash. I'm sorry. He is.
Nothing bad as Timey Dong.
I'm sorry. He is. I'm sorry. I mean, did you forget the GM era of him? Did we forget that he was once general manager?
We've gone so far off the rails, we only got one viewer watching, and that's Timey Dong now. Thanks.
Hey, it's not my fault. I'm sorry. I'm ADHD like that. Okay. Anywho.
Not even bothering. You're not worth my time. For anybody who watches this later, if you catch the end of this video, if you'd like to make a new, if you're a VTW fan, and you would like to make a new intro and outro for me, I would take one from anybody, pretty much. Just need an updated one. Because because that old one's outdated. I mean, it's nice to see the FTC and some of the other guys that are in the one that Mr. Awesome made for me, but I would love to have a new intro and outro for these VTW review shows. If anybody's interested, I know I might have to talk to D-Lo. He said he made that entrance for the video for D-Lock's entrance, so maybe I need to go talk to D-Lo after we're done here. But with that, if anybody, president of whatever, Bullet Club. Anywho, with that being said, again, great show Yard Days was. Amazing ending. Happy to finally see D-Lock get what he has worked so hard and earned over the last several years.
Not even deserved at this point. Deserved would be an insult.
I agree. That's why I said I don't
really
really
think there are some people that deserve things, and there are people that legitimately earned it.
And that's what D-Lock has done.
He literally was there since day one to its death and rebirth.
Right.
And then some.
Carrying the banner during the death.
Yep. And I'll tell you that. Yeah. The rise and fall and rise again of VTW. That's the way I'm looking at it. And I'm proud to say I was there towards the beginning of its end and since the start of its rise. And I'm so happy. I knew it was going to come back, and I'm so happy it came back.
Right. So, with that being said, knowing that their next show is coming up on the 30th, I'm double checking here, but I'm thinking probably like August 10th, which will be a Thursday. I'm checking my schedule.
Yep. And I will keep you posted on when my surgery date is too, because I don't know if I'll be able to make that day or not. And if it's close to that day, I don't know, but we'll see.
As things stand right now, either Wednesday the 9th or Thursday the 10th is when I would like to do the review show.
It really just, because I will find out and I will let you know when my surgery date is on the 24th of July. That's when I go in for my evaluation and we talk, money and what everything's going to do and what they're going to do. And then I'll get a surgery date. That's what you care about. You don't care about all the other shit. You care about when my surgery date is.
But yeah, we'll look towards the 10th right now of August is what we're hoping to do, the Beach Blast review show. Review show.
I'm looking forward to watching that. I'm looking forward to it.
Beach Blast should be fun. Otherwise, I'll be on at some point in time within a couple days before SummerSlam to do a prediction show for SummerSlam. You have to look out for that because I don't know which day yet. With that,
and of
you got anything you want to plug real quick?
My kick. Same name. Only difference is 46 instead of just regular Chubby Gamer. I'm trying to get affiliated on there so I can leave Twitch.
You know what you should do on here? When you go under brand on the side. What is it, brand? Yeah. You can add underneath your name your actual kick page.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my kick under there and my new TikTok that I'm going to make for Wrestle Corner. Because I'll never forget that, man. Big Time Mike, my first and only interview that I ever did, which I wanted to do more, by the way.
Right.
But I got rid of it because I lost my passion.
I get that.
I lost my drive. I lost my passion for 8.5 years, man. I lost my passion, and I did not even watch wrestling or anything. Did support no one or nothing.
So the last things to say, of course, thank you to everybody that was in the comment section, from Cynic to Timey Dong to Ecstatic to Aaron Jones, D-Lock, D-Lo, both of them, John. If I'm missing anybody, then Tyler, I'd imagine, was who was behind the VTW channel. Could be wrong, but that's who I figure it was. But yeah, all those guys, thank you for being in the comment section, keeping this thing going. Thank you, VTW, for the show in general, for letting us do this, having the shows out there for us to have some content to work off of. And with that, it's where we say goodbye. We'll catch you guys next time.
Break the skin, you spread like poison. Die a spell when you're attacked. How it feels to be the broken. You